Alright, hello everybody, your buddy Darkwing here. And today I'm going to be showing you a new card game I just found about 3 days ago. When I was just looking around stuff, and actually I found it out about through another card game I was checking out. I went to watch an ad for a special bonus or whatever, and this happened to pop up in an ad. I'm like, oh crap, I think I've heard of that. This game, Skyweaver, has been out for, I believe, a year, maybe 14 months, and they still can. I mean, it still needs little bit of work as far as like this screen here and all these things on the side. There's some UI like interface lag with some of the things here, like the market, the ranks, items, stuff like that. The gameplay's fine though, anything like that. And yeah, so let's go through a little bit of this. And this game is obviously you can pay to get some cool stuff a lot quicker. But from my understanding, this game is a true play to win game, and there's all kinds of different ways to do that. Well, different levels of doing it, and you can, as you climb, you unlock. I've heard that you can unlock all the cards in the game just by playing, even though that would take a long time. But you know how that can go. And well, let's see here. Here's just the regular play screen. You have to be level, I think it's 12, I believe, before you can play ranked mode matches, which there's a couple different modes for ranked. I think there's one called Constructed and one called Discovery. But here's the practice, but practice isn't bad to get to level 12 because you can verse a bot or you can verse a player. So you're not just facing bots so you get to the level, you can actually face other players trying to get high enough to get into the ranked arena. And I've unlocked two starters so far with my leveling up. And strength star is one you always start out with. At least when I started out with, I believe everyone starts out with strength. And the second one you unlock is agility. Right here. Whoop, I didn't want to do that. And they're all very unique. And there's several different. Look at all those different symbols there to the far right. Like on these cards, there's so many different things: wind, fire, light, earth, water. Very elemental, and it's full of cool. I mean, you like spell slingers, you'll probably love this game. It's full of so much stuff, and I mean, there's even cards that come into play with their own abilities with spells attached to them, as you'll see when I play a couple of games here in a bit. And you can cast spells off the unit that's on the field itself on either whatever it's for, which you just use your mana for. And there's, like I said, tons of different abilities for cards and stuff like that they can do. Like they have drain and attack. Like for example, drain. Say you have a 2/4 unit and you attack a 2/3. It does 2 damage, obviously, and then it drains two of their attack permanently. So then it would be a 1/1, for example. And they cannot get that back. It doesn't regenerate it unless they buff it with, if they have a card that gets a +1/+1 or whatever, +3, +4, whatever, that sort of stuff. Anyway, let's get a little bit into the menu here. It has a Sky Pass, which is just like, Clash Royale and a few games have nowadays, quite a few actually. There's the free one, and then there's of course, one you can pay like $5 or something for, to get even extra rewards. And these B gems here, they're called prisms, and that's what the different like elements and different types are called as well, like heart, intellect, agility, strength, wisdom, but they're called prisms. And these B's here that you see, these B prisms. These are base cards, which you might as well call uncommons, because there's no actual commons in this game. Uncommons are the common. And then you get, as you advance enough in level, you get silver cards. Well, ranked, I believe, is when you start getting silver cards, and you can even get gold cards. And like, for example, even on the free pass, see if I get, once I hit level 12 on the Sky Pass, boom! I get a whole free deck. The Lotus Hero and his Wisdom deck. I reach if I happen to reach this one. Which I actually really want this. I watched a Twitch streamer actually play this earlier, but his was a dual, not this character, but he had a heart and it was a heart something deck. I can't remember what it was. Heart and Wisdom. Yeah, Heart and Wisdom. And he was just like kicking face. I mean, he was just killing people because it was like a mix of like a kind of like necromantic dark kind of thing. Anyway, warlockish, but not really any zombies so much. At least not what he was playing anyway. Um, yeah, like 18, I'll unlock this hero and the whole deck for him, which is pretty freaking awesome. And another cool thing about this, say compared to spell slingers, you know how in spell slingers you cannot uh, edit, say Chandra's starter deck. You have to create a whole another deck. In this one, you get a starter deck. You can edit as soon as you get a card. As long as you can put it right into your deck, as long as it's the right match for your. It's like heart, wisdom, whatever your hero is capable of using. So this is kind of like a cross between. I'm saying it's a cross between like Warhammer and Magic Spellslingers, and has elements of other games. And of course, every wallet, which cause where you can buy stuff, and they have giveaways and stuff, like you can get free cards, and you know. And of course, you got the market. And it's another really cool thing about this market. It's like an in-game auction house. See, this is the coin you. If you spend money, you can buy these blue dollar signs here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, my fucking internet's been acting weird for the past several days. It's slow, it cuts in and out, no matter what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Hope it doesn't freaking happen again, damn thing. Okay, load. Okay, back to the market. That was annoying. But yeah, it's like in-game economy, like an auction house. You can buy and sell. Like that's the cash you can actually spend real money to buy the blue dollar signs of whatever amount through the wallet, I believe is how that works. I can't remember exactly. I haven't really got too much into it because like I said I only discovered it like 3 days ago, and I've been binge watching some shows and playing spell slingers and stuff like that. So I haven't played it a lot except for the first like day. But I really like it. I'm going to be spending a lot. I'm going to start spending a lot more time on it, probably starting today, so I can get up there and really start doing really getting crazy with it, or trying to. But yeah, and the cards you get, as I was getting to, the cards you get through leveling and stuff like that, you can go right here and you can sell it, and then you can and it gives you a base price, and you can ask a certain price, but it gives you a base price, just like an auction house. And that way you can make money just by selling cards that you get that you don't feel like using. And if someone buys it, you can just buy a card you want, so on and so forth. As you can see here, that has stealth. This here has armor and life steal. Oh, this is awesome, actually. No, I'm not gonna add to buy order. Name, prism, strength. Element, metal, cost, blah 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 blah. Armor takes 1 damage less from everything permanently. It doesn't go away. Naturally, one less. You don't have to throw shields up to give you 1 armor, then it goes away. Lifesteal, obviously self-explanatory. When this damages enemy hero, give your hero that much health. And sunset, add Armus Guard to your hand. This game, your Armus Guard has lifesteal. Actually, how do I look at that? I wonder if I can look at that through this screen. Oh, there it is. And that's your Armus Guard that has guard and armor. Of course, guard is frontline, tank. They have to kill it. They have to kill it before they can attack. Yeah, see, the hero can't be attacked until whatever units have guard are done. And so on and so forth. Okay, anything else I want to particularly cover before I play a couple games? Yeah, I'll just give you a quick overlook of some of the cards. Maybe show you some more of the abilities of the cards I currently have. Okay, Banner is another cool. Yeah, see, those have that lock symbol on because I cannot use them in the current deck I have selected because it's a strength deck, strength prism, where that's wisdom. That's wisdom. Go back. Like that's wisdom, and the next one is agility. And next one is intellect. Is that intellect? Yeah, it is intellect. That's what I thought. Well, I'll go back. There. Wait, why am I looking at? I thought I was looking. Oh, I went to items. Why am I looking at these like this? This is weird. Oh, probably because I can't put them in the deck either because I have a full deck. Maybe that's. Oh yeah, that's probably what's it. Okay, so let's see some other abilities. Attach fate to turn. Let's see here. Okay, dark rune, heart. Yeah, banner's what I was talking about. A banner, your hero gains +1 power this turn, and say you could put down, say, 3 things down, then all of a sudden your hero becomes like hits for 5. I mean 4 instead of 1, or 5 instead of 2. And banner, if I remember correctly, it activates every turn, and then it stays on the board. It's permanent as long as it stays on the board. But as soon as that's what it usually is. Or at least creatures with okay, that's a spell. Okay, but okay, creatures with banner. Sorry, creatures with banner. You get a permanent +1 or +2 or +3, whatever banner is on it, until the whatever card or cards with banner get taken off the field. Then of course your hero's attack will go down. And another cool thing about this too is when it's your turn. Unlike in Warhammer, for anybody who's ever played that, at least Horse Heresy and whatever, on their turn, their hero does not deal 1 or how much damage it has back to you. You can attack it with your hero and take no damage, and your creatures take no damage. But same goes for them. If it's their turn, you don't do damage back to them or their units from with your hero unit. It's a neat mechanic. Okay, there was Banner, Sunrise Game. Oh, I haven't used this yet, but this sounds really really good. Plus, it only costs 1. Lifesteal, obviously, always good. Wither, that's what I was mentioning early on. When this damages a unit, that unit loses that much power permanently, as I said at the beginning of this recording. And Sunrise, what's it say Sunrise does? Oh, I forgot to look at that again. Sunrise gain +1 power. Oh, that's right. Sunrise is Sunrise and Sunset, but Sunrise is. Hey, what the hell? Don't be showing me those. Those are different decks that the card's in, apparently. Sunrise, I believe, means the turn it is played. I believe. Like I said, I'm still learning this. I don't have it all memorized yet. The sunrise, sunset, a couple of things. Let's see here. Ooh, that could be nasty. Ensnare target unit loses guard. That unit give that unit -3 power and attach roots. Oh, that's a nasty card. What roots does is it makes that creature unable to attack. See, roots. The enchanted character can't attack, and your opponent has to spend just with any other spell you can cast off one of your units or from your hand, depending on what deck you run, what build you have, and stuff, and so on and so forth. They have to spend their own mana to take off spells that are on their creatures if they want to use them, or just don't want them to be damaged from that attachment spell or whatever. Like if they want to take say they had 5 mana, and they had this and they're only say a 5/7 that they had, and they want to attack us. That's all they had on the board, and I need to kill something or attack me personally to my face, they would have to spend 3 mana, and that would drop them down to 2 to remove that spell, or otherwise it will stay on there permanently, unless they have like a de-spell spell of their own. You know what I mean? Which I haven't seen yet, but of course I haven't played a lot, most besides the first day. Okay, let's see if we can find something else neat that I haven't showed yet for like abilities. Go back, you son of a bitch. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, that's a neat one. That's a new one I got. Okay, so these aren't showing the ones I own yet. Oh, okay. So this is I must have it. I must have the sorting set to all instead of owned, which you also can do with Spellslingers for those of you who play that. Oh, intellect. Deal 2 damage to target and reveal the enemy's 2 leftmost cards in hand. Oh, that could be very unpleasant for your opponent. Okay, there's nothing else really there to say. Doesn't say anything about it. It's a metal unit. That's cool. Okay. Let's see. Guard. Dash. Dash, of course, is haste. See, dash, this unit can attack enemy units the turn it is summoned. It's haste. Or if it is sleeping and gain dash from a spell or sunrise, sunset, whatever. Slay when the unit damages and destroys a unit during your turn. What's the slay ability do? I didn't see that. Ooh, do 3 damage to both heroes. Ew. So you can hurt yourself. With that card, anyway. Of course, there's blind. You don't. I'll explain that. Let's see. Oh, it's a light card. Interesting. Guard and blind. Deathwind is put into grave from which is the blind. Where the? Oh, I hate. That's so annoying. Attach blind is another spell you attach, obviously, and I believe it makes them unable to attack. I think. What the fuck? It should be telling me. It should be telling me right there. And this also has shield on it. There's guard and shield. That's that spell right there is shield, and that's just armor, as in armor in Spellsing is guard is defense. But this, if it gets hit, it'll go away, and but you still have guard, but you will prevent all damage if you have that shield. And then you'll still have guard. It's pretty neat. And there's all kinds of interactions and ways to build decks and ways for units and shit to interact with. So this game is extremely addicting, very well made. I consider it very well made. Free to play, friendly, as far as I understand. And I think that's about all the abilities so far that I've been able to show you. There's Frostbite. I don't know what that does, and for some reason the cards through this way aren't letting me read exactly what the Frostbite is. I'd have to do it from my a deck of my own that's in or something. And spend your mana, gain +1/+1 for each mana spent. Nice. Oh yeah, I have that. I use that card. Let's see. Conjure glory. Conjure a crap. Summon dust atop unit. Summon dust atop unit of both graves to gain their traits. I'm trying to remember what that means to it. Discard, yeah. Dust is pretty much discard or clean, because I think you use dust to clean off spells, it's like a cleanse in the game itself too. Dust removed from game. Yeah, okay, yeah. So removed from game, so it doesn't go to the graveyard. It just goes boom. But then traits, it gains all the traits of whatever card it has. Whatever abilities it has. And that's it. One of the things they could improve on is they could add some menu music. It has no menu music. I'm not muted, obviously. The games, of course, when you're playing the games, it has music. But into like menus, and none of the menus have any kind of soundtrack. That would be something really easy for them to fix. Do 3 damage to target unit, 3 damage to your hero. Whether, yeah, well, that's basically the majority. Besides some of the smaller abilities like frostbite and stuff and vapors is another one. Another type of effect that this thing has. See if it explains it on this one. What vapors is. Death. Yeah, I know what happens. I know. Okay, vapors. Yeah. Okay, so you draw it. I mean, when it dies. When this enchant is removed or dusted, give your hero +1 health and draw a card. Interesting. I'm sure some decks would hate that. And of course, death is, as in Spellslingers, not relentless, but fucking, wow, brain block. Finale, there we go. Duh. I cannot believe it took me that long to think of that. I was just playing Spellslingers an hour ago. Armor Wither Guard. Chains, which is a spell, which that did say this card, the metal rune will give you an attached lead. Let's see if it explains them. Some I don't know why some of these explain and some don't. In this particular menu. Banner, yeah, we all know what Banner does. We went over that. Okay, so related cards. These you get these off the attach lead to target ally unit or change to enemy unit. So you get choose. Interesting. And lead would this enchant can't be removed or dusted. Enchanted character can't be dusted, so it can't really have anything done to it. So that's pretty much ward, I guess you could say, like ward, I suppose you compare it to, because it can't be removed from the game at all unless it dies from direct damage. And chains, the enchanted character's traits are disabled. Disabled. Should be like disarm or whatever, you know. Let's see if there's anything else I haven't seen or covered yet that I'm trying to here. Banner guard. Go away. Go away. Fuck you. Yeah, I think that Fate, yeah, there's that. I can't remember what that does. Hopefully it explains it. Stealth, of course, since you can't be attacked unless its hero has been damaged this turn. Okay, Fate. Death, draw a card of the enchanted character's element. Nice. Yeah, I saw the YouTuber, that Twitch streamer earlier. He was doing beginner guides and stuff like that. But he was using much more advanced cards. But whatever. It was really cool, and he had some cards that like put this on like he had like a group spell card that he put him on the other opponents or something like that, and he drew a whole shit ton of cards. And the random of the element, it's really interesting. Quiet, Mew Mew. Freaking cat. Shush. Let's see here. I said shush. She's in heat, so she doesn't like to shut up right now. She's almost out of it, though, thankfully. And yeah, that looks like about all I can show for abilities. Of course, I mean, all the other ones are like Vile, like you just saw. I mean, it summons a different creature or spell for you to use when it dies or whatnot, or is played, depending on the situation. Vapors, yeah. Okay, there's Frostbite. Finally, we get to see it. I mean, I know what it does, but I'd rather just read it word for word and show it to you. Of course, we already went over Vapors. Frostbite. The enchanted character takes 2 damage more from everything. Ooh. So, 5 damage to a 7 takes 7 damage. Nice. I like that. Oh, that sounds nasty. Well, I think that's about it. I think we should jump into a couple games. Let's see here. Cost of water spell. Yeah, we all know what this draw is. The draw stuff is death draw, summon draw, ability draw. Guard life, so guard life. So yeah, I think that's about it for the abilities. Whipvine, I believe, is a spell. Zombioid, equal to the spell's cost. If the spell is 7 costs or more, give the Zombioid +3/+3. Oh, fucking A. Wow. Fucking internet, man. I'm almost afraid to actually try to freaking play a couple games for this video. Oh, also, this game is cross-platform, so you can play it on mobile or you can play it on your laptop. All right, yeah, I guess. I mean, I go to profile if I really want to, but I'm not, why bother getting that? You guys can figure that out on your own if you want to play. Same with it. Well, look at. I'll just give you a quick look at the decks that I'm using. I won't go through the cards really, but I'll let you look at them. Show it to you real quick before we jump into a couple games. Where this video is, and I may just do one game, maybe two. Where this is a long video because I'm just trying to explain some stuff, like how the game's working, if it's in parts of the game. Anyway, agility. This is the strength one. I was already showing that, but let's see, edit deck. And that's what this deck looks like so far. Strength is my favorite so far. I mean, agility is is actually cooler and really, really neat, and the way agility works is very interesting. But I just like my strength because it has so many creatures with guard and things that buff creatures that have guard and things that gain guard. It's kind of like a hardcore like frontline white deck for magic spell slingers like Gideon or whatever, but not just little units, but just like big units with armor and just working together, healing each other sometimes, and just giving shielded and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I'm using. Strength right now. I haven't practiced much with agility. I just mainly use strength at the moment. So let's go to play. Talking too much. All right, so versus bot versus player. We want to play player. Let's go. Oh yeah, and you get 10 boosts as you see right there every day, which gives you plus 40 experience for 10 games, which is quite nice. Otherwise than that, for a win, you'll get 30 or 40 overall, but when you have the boost, you get like 70, 80, I believe, for wins. Opponent found. Sweet. Ooh, agility. I usually kick agility starter's ass, but sometimes they can actually kick mine quickly before I get my shit built up enough to withstand their furious assault. Kind of like a red deck, say a Chandra aggro or whatever. You know what I mean? But with lots of spells, not just a couple spells, and a lot of buffs, not just a couple buffs. Agility's a lot of fun. I just haven't practiced with it a lot. That's why I've lost. I mean, with the agility out of the few games I've played, I maybe have like I'd say 50-50, maybe less ratio. I'd say, we'll say, for example, just a very low number of games with agility. That's how few I've played so far. So we'll say 6, 7, no, we'll say 10, which I haven't played that many, but it's just an example. But strength, on the other hand, with the strength deck that I have, I mean, I've modified it a little bit, added some cards, but most was still a starter. But I added changed, I think, four cards, 5 cards in it. And oh yeah, that's something I forgot to explain. I mean, you probably saw it when I was showing you the decks, but deck builder. But yeah, in this game you have 25 card decks instead of 30 card decks like Spellslingers has, which is interesting. And you can only have one copy of each card in your deck, which is also an interesting feature. So when someone plays one nasty spell, you don't have to worry about another one unless they have some way to bring that spell back from their graveyard or whatever. Oh yeah, and this is another feature that you can't see until you're in the game. It gives you know how in Mulligan you get to choose from 3 or 4 cards, and you get to redraw. This gives you 8, I believe. See, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards, and you choose 4 of them out of those 8 cards that you want to play to begin with. That one. What else do we have here? Oh shit. I'll take that. Shit. There. I'll take that. Okay, start game. And that's another cool thing. Like, I'm going second, so I drew a mana crystal, which I can use out of my hand or save it. And also, your your hero always starts with a mana crystal on them, and they start with 1 mana. So I could go get 3 mana my first turn if I want to. But I'm just going to get 2, I believe, just so I can play this. A little stronger. I was thinking about playing this too, but where that requires how many mana you have and it takes what's every day. That show I should have done 3 really, but you know what? Screw it. Whoops. I'm going to do that. Just so I have a couple units on the field. Alright, attack you. Hello. Oh. See that comes into play with a spell attached to it. An enchant. Draw a card, dash remove from game. Glory when this character attacks a hero and damages them. Glory, draw 1 cost card, give the enchanted creature +1/+1, dust this enchant, which means remove it from the game. That could be unpleasant. Okay, give +1/+2 and guard, but both. Well, let's see, to a unit. See, now I'm back down to 2, even though I could have had 3. Last game, which I did use 3, but I only started with 1. But I got those 2 bonus for the first play, which is another interesting feature of this game. Do 2 damage to target unit if you have a unit. Do 3 damage instead. Okay, so guess what? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with you. And I'll give you guard just to make you stronger. And this one has armor trait. Takes 1 damage less from everything. That's what it's on. And banner. So, screw you. And here, have some. Get him. This game is so much fun. I'm going to be playing the living hell out of this. Especially, like I said, it's play to win, too. I mean, of course, you can pay to win if you want to. Just to get the collections in. Actually, I might put that in the video. I don't think I put it in the video yet. I might put it after this match or 2 matches. Or save it for another video. But in the market, you can also go and buy decks. I mean, the deck builder, you can go to buy decks. And there's a large number of, like, top ranked decks. And they tell you what rank it is in ranked... in the ranked categories that people use, and you can buy the decks as a whole with the hero and the entire deck that goes with that. That's say the top player in the world is playing, that sort of thing. It's quite neat. I really like this game. It's lots of really cool features, and the artwork's quite neat. It's like anime-ish, stuff like that, but also not too much. Okay, do damage target unit equal to the highest health among all ally units. 4. Yeah. Because you have freaking wither, so get the frick out of my face. Take that. Take that. Oh, that's right. He got 2 wasps, though. Oh, those are annoying. They have wither as well. And he has a lot more cards than I do. Well, since he has those 2 wasps. But the 2 I have are expensive, though. Alright, Duff units. Attach roots to all enemy units. And guard. Get aliens +2 boost. Give all enemies with guard. Initial +1/+1. Oh, what? Wait, how did... Hey. Well, that wasn't very nice. Okay, what's this do? Guard and banner. Ooh. To enemy units, he only has 1 on the field, though. I probably should save that. That's a 2, isn't it? Oh, crap, so that means he's going to kill my dude. So yeah, I might as well get this off the board. And attack this since he's going to bring out that wasp and kill my dude anyway. Whoops. Screw you. Go away. I definitely did not have an optimal selection to start with opening this game for this deck. At least not against agility. But we will see what happens. Ouch. The fuck are you? Another banner and lifesteal. Oh, this guy has some nice cards. Draw a card from your deck if possible. Not if not, lose 1 health and conjure 1 instead. Another really interesting ability. Lifesteal, obviously, y'all know what that does. Be rooted. And he when this enchant is removed or dusted, give the enchanted character +2/+2. So I could remove that on myself and give it and enchant something. Well, not this turn, because I need 3 mana to do it. Yeah, go ahead, use 3 mana to remove those roots if you need to. Even though if you do that and he attacks my guard will have no attack because he is 3 drain. Whoops, not roots. Oh no, he has lifesteal, not wither. Well, that's better. But still. Rude. Oh, you asshole! You dink! Fuck, I didn't get a chance to play this and buff him up. Aha! That could save me. That could help me out big time right there. Draw 2 earth units, give them +1/+1. I can't play him yet, obviously. Nope, I can't play either of them yet. Damn. But still, we're winning pretty resoundingly at the moment. You must have wither and lifesteal. Oh, double death. And an attaching rage spell you can spend 2 to use. But the lifesteal and wither, oh damn. That's 3/3. That's not good. 5/7. Okay. In the average game, at least in my experience so far, is roughly 10 minutes on average in my personal experience so far. Sometimes quicker, sometimes longer, you know, just like spell singers. Spell singers can be 5 minutes, that can be freaking 30 minutes. But this, the average I've seen is around 10 minutes-ish. Oh, that's what you did, you asshole. Oh, yay, my turn. Oops. Yeah, you like this. Oh, how you like that? Okay. Have some. Yeah, you like that. End of turn. Sunset. Guard and guardians is +1/+1. Yeah, run away, go away. Shoo. Yeah, see, you get an average of 30 experience, at least in practice. I'm not sure about ranked X, I'm not level 12 yet. But when you get that daily 10 boosters, it's 40, gives you extra 40 for 10 games. So yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. And as I believe I explained earlier, there's at least 2 different ranked modes. There's Discovery, and there's Constructed. I'm not sure what that means precisely, but I'll find out eventually. I haven't done any deeper, like deep dove into it or anything like that. Cool, I have something to claim from the Sky Pass. Probably just another base card, which is, like I said, uncommon, you know. Just things that are easily gotten, because there's only uncommon, which are base cards, and there's silver and gold. But there's tons and tons of them. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, come on, load. Damn internet. At least it didn't disconnect during that match, though. It does it sometimes. I have to reload it. I mean, it reloads within a few seconds usually, but still annoying. Claim reward, base card. What is it going to be? Ooh. What is this? It looks badass. My cards. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, that's one thing that I said, that they can make small improvements to it. So I've noticed as far as the interface, you know, ease of access and smoothness. Because like I just got that new card. I've had run into problems several times. I'll get a new card off the pass, and it'll say, and this will light up with that yellow, so it lets me know I have a new card. But I'll go and look through them, and it won't be loaded there. It won't be there yet. And sometimes I've had to actually log out or go into another game and do it before it actually appears. See, it's not here yet. Even though it says it is, the card itself isn't here yet. It's not showing up. And that's very annoying. I wonder if there's a way I can gold, strength, wisdom, prism, right card type, spell unit, core set, hexbound. Hexbound evasion is the newest expansion. And there's all elements. Oh, there we go. There's all elements right there: air, dark, earth, fire, light, metal, mind, water. Traits: stealth, wither, guard, banner, lifesteal, armor, dash. You can summon, inspire, glory, sunset, Hudson, and other effects. Where is the new cards? Like, I mean, Spellsing has the new cards sort. It doesn't look like this one has a new cards selection to sort with. How annoying. But let's try this anyway. I mean, there's no point because I already have. I only have base cards at the moment, I believe. So no point in that. So let's see. Has it showed up yet? No, it's still not showed up yet. See, they need to fix that. It happens to me almost every time when I get a new card off the Sky Pass. It just doesn't show up until I log out or do something and log back in. But anyway, this is a plain long enough video. It's gonna take me at least 2 hours to upload it, especially with the internet slow. With the internet, it's gonna be at least 2 hours. So I'm just gonna play that one game. Was something else gonna show at the end that I thought said I might show? I think I did, but I can't remember what it was. So anyway, oh yeah, heroes. Discover hero skins, and you can get those too, which are cool. Oh yeah, market. Okay, decks. I mean, yeah, that's what. That's what I said. Hold on. You can actually buy decks from top players that run their decks and buy the actual decks. You buy decks. Like as you can see, the flag is their rank score. And like Maya has a top agility intellect deck, and that's the hero she uses. Fox has a top strength agility deck, and that's the hero he uses. So on and so forth. Agility intellect, agility intellect, agility intellect. I see a lot of agility intellect. Strength heart, strength wisdom, intellect wisdom. Well, that's probably intellect wisdom. That's probably like a hardcore spell one. Heart intellect, strength heart. Strength and wisdom, heart and intellect. Here somewhere, there's a couple of those. Anyway, strength and wisdom. Anyway, those, you can actually buy those and stuff. I'm not. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and totally check out this game. You like card games? You like spell games? Or even Warhammer? You're gonna love this game. At least most likely, there's a very high chance that you'll love this game, as you've seen. Just one match, but there's so many different things to do and to interact, and spells attached to cards that you play. Then you can cast those spells at any time, as long as you have the mana that's on those cards and abilities. It's very extremely competitive, very fun. It's a really great game, in my personal opinion. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it when I upload it. And Darkwind out. Peace, homies. Hold on.